Jai Jendra, Namaste and welcome to my channel. Today we are going to solve the 67th question of the problem solving series and the 5th question of string. Add binary. This question has been asked in Google, Amazon, Microsoft, Apple, Walmart and many other companies, and the difficulty level for this question is medium. Okay. So add binary. So we know we have numbers that we follow is a decimal quotation number, but in binary we only have 0 and 1, what the computer understands, right? So when we are given here two strings in these questions, A and B in binary form, we need to add these binaries and return them. Okay, so I think you know how to add binaries, how to multiply binaries, how to subtract binaries, what is 1 and 1 if we add it. I hope you know. So we are going to do the same thing here in this example. As you can see, the value of A is 1, 1, 1, okay, which is actually 3 in decimal, right? 2 to the power 0 into 1 plus 2 to the power 1 into 1. So it's 3. And this B is 1, okay, so which is actually 1. So our answer is actually 4 in decimal, but we need to return this into binary, right? So one way of doing it is just convert this 1, 1 into a decimal number and then convert both of them into decimal number, add them and then convert them back into binary, right? We can do that. The other way is why we are going to first we will convert it into decimal, then we will add it and then we will return the again convert it. It's better just add them. If we can replicate in our program how do we add binaries, then we can directly return it, right? We don't need to convert it twice. So what do we do? How do we add binaries, right? You know how do we add binaries. So first, the approach should be, okay, what do we do actually into solving the problem? And then you need to code it in such a way that your program does the same thing, right? That is the algorithm, right? So how do we add it? So A11 and B11, so here it's nothing, so we can keep on adding 0, 0, right? So by default, we need to understand that this is 0, 1, right? 1 is 0, 1. To make it equal, right, when we add. So 1, 1 is 10, right? 1, 1 is 10. So actually 1, 1 becomes 0 and we have a carry 1, right? And then this 1, 0 is 1 plus, but carry 1. So 1 plus 1 becomes 10. So that is 0. And then again, since it's 10, we have a carry 1 again. So this becomes 1, 0, 0, right? So here carry became 1 in the, so we have carry becomes 1 when 1, 1 is 10, 0, carry becomes 1 both. And then when this carry gets added here, so this becomes 1 and carry is 1, 10. So again in this case also carry becomes 1, and when we see that okay, we have traversed both the strings, so the whatever is there in the carry we add it here. So our answer becomes 1, 0, 0, which is equal to 4 actually, right? So that way we solve this example. Similarly, how do we solve this? 1, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1, 1. You know, right? 1, 0 is 1, 1, 1 is 10, carry 1, and then 0, 0 is 0, carry 1 is 1, and now we don't have carry, so 1, 1 is 10, it's 0, carry we have 1, and then we add it here. So 1, 0, 1, 0, 1, right? That is our answer. Now how do we solve this? What are the things that we have done here? First thing is, you need to understand the edge case. What could be the edge case, right? So we are adding it, and we are adding it from the like the end part, right? This is the 0, this is the last part of the string, right? So when we will be traversing the array, since we are traversing adding from the back of the string, so we will traverse from the like last element of the string B, right? Last alphabet of the string B and string A. So that is one thing. That is one thing that you need to keep on adding. Okay, how when we solve it, what are the points that we need to figure out? So one is that we will be traversing from the back. The second thing is when we see that the size of this B was not there. So how do we add it, right? We can't add it. So we have like it's 1, 0, 1. So 1, 1 is 10. And then this one, whom do we add with? Okay, and if there is a carry again, so this carry becomes 10, and then there is another carry. So we need to make the size equal for A and B. Okay. So if any of the string is like if A is greater than B, then we will keep on adding 0 before B, before the elements in B, so that the size becomes equal. So for example, if A is suppose 1, 1, 0, 1, 0 and B is only 1, right? So when we add it, we don't know, right? We keep on if adding it, if there is suppose 1, 1, right? So this is 1 and this is 1. If A is 1, 1, 1, 1, 1 and B is just 1. So if we add it here 1, 1, 10 and we have 1. So this 1 is actually, we can add it over continuously here. But then again we get a carry, right? So better we make the size equal by adding 0, 0, 0, 0. And now when we traverse both the strings and add it together till this reaches here, we can add it completely, right? And then we'll have a final carry, right? So when we will solve this, you'll understand. So this is the way you need to think that. Second thing is, first thing is, we'll add from the behind, like we'll traverse the array not from 0, we'll traverse it from the size minus 1. The second thing is, we will make the size of the both the strings same by adding 0, whichever array is small. So suppose since if we are traversing from B, okay, we don't know like where do we add B, right? So we need to know which array is greater, okay? And it doesn't matter if A is 3 or B is 1. A 3 plus 1 and 1 plus 3 are same. So we will try to see that, okay, we will make A always greater than B, okay? If A is smaller than B, we will swap it for our convenience to code when we will add this 0, right? Because we don't know which is smaller, right? So in that way we will swap. So we can write it A dot size is, if say B dot size is greater than A dot size, then what do? We call swap A comma B, okay? This is one thing. And while then since now A is always bigger, then while B dot size okay, while B dot size not equal to A dot size, what do? We need to have this B dot size equal to A dot size. We will add 0 before B every time, right? Then what will happen? That the size of B and A will be equal. Okay. Now we will traverse this B array. Okay. So we will have for I equal to B dot size minus 1, I greater than 0, and then I minus minus. So we will be traversing the string B or string A as well, like same, because they have same size, from last to end, last to first, from here, right? From the last size, right? From here we'll add, right? So from here we'll traverse, and then we need to see the rules. Okay, what is the rule? We will have a string where we will store the answer, string result, and we will have a value of char carry maybe. Okay, we will have char carry equal to 0. Okay, now carry or int anything, okay, no problem. Okay, so now we see, now what is the rule? Okay, so we know that if A and B both are 1, then what do? Okay, so AI and BI, right? We are traversing here. So in this case, when we have both has 1, then our answer becomes, the result is 0, right? This is 0 and we have a carry. So just we will write the rules, keep on writing the rules. If AI equal to 1 and BI equal to 1, right? If both are 1, then what happens? Now it depends with what is the value of carry. Okay, so if carry equal to 0, okay, if carry is equal to 0, then our result is carry is 0, so 1 plus 1 is 10, result is 0, right? Result is 0 plus whatever the result, okay? So we will add, since our string is result, so since we need answers from, like, we will not add result plus 0, right? Because we need to add it from here, right? So whatever the answer is there in the result, we'll append it to the new answer, 0 plus RES. It will not be RES plus 0, right? Because now next time whenever we add any other thing, so when it's 1 0 comes, whatever the answer is there, that will come before whatever is the current value, right? The value won't change. So this 0 will be added before the result of RES, right? So 0 plus RES, but here we don't have anything as of now, okay? So result is there is no value of result, right? Result is empty right now. So 0 plus RES is 0 only, right? So it's 0. 0 has been appended to RES in the beginning, okay? Now this result is 0, else if carry is 1, then what happens? If carry will be 1, then our 1 plus 1, 10, so for example, here, okay? Or in this case, say, if carry was 1, right? If say that question is A is 1 1 and B is 1 1. Okay, so 1 1 is 10, carry 1. So now 1 1 and then carry 1. So it becomes 11. So the result becomes RES. It's simple. Just you need to know how it actually we add it, right? RES 1 plus RES. Okay, and in all the case, obviously if carry is 0, it will become 1 plus 1 10, the carry will become 1. If even the carry is 1, then also 1, since it is 1 plus 1, 10, 11. So carry will be 1 only. Either it is carry is equal to 0 or carry is equal to 1. So this is one condition, okay? This is done. If A equal to 1, AI equal to 1 and B equal to, both are 1 1. If say both are 0 0, else if AI is also 0 and DI is also 0, okay? If both are 0 0, we will have the value as 0 only, right? But so again it depends about carry. If carry is equal to 0, then RES is equal to 0 plus whatever the previous values of RES that will be appended after it. Else if carry is 1, then result would be the carry's value will be added and then the RES. Okay. If carry is 1, this will be there and the value of carry would become 0 since we have used the value, right? So carry will become 0. Okay. This would be the else case. Okay. Okay. Carry will be 0 and if carry is 0, carry will be 0 only. But if carry is 1, we have added the value of carry into the result and we have made carry as 0. Okay. Now the third case is if, what would be the third case? Either AI is equal to 1 and BI equal to 0 or BI equal to 0 or AI equal to 1. So that is this else case only, okay? In both the cases, either one of them is 1, okay? So in that case, again, if carry would be 1, if carry would be 0, equal to 0, then our result would be, since one of them is 1, so 1 plus RES, right? Else what will happen? If carry is 1, then 1 plus 0, then 1 plus 1 plus, you already have the sum as 1 because one of them is 1, and then carry sum gets added, so it becomes 10. So result becomes 0 plus RES, and since we have used the value of carry, so carry we will add as, okay, when carry is 1, Yeah, so carry will become 0, right? No, carry would become 1, right? Because sum was 0, sum is 1, and then the value of carry is added as 10. So the result becomes 0, but the carry value we have used it, but again inside it become 10, again carry value becomes 1. So whatever the value of carry would be there, that will remain same. It won't change, okay? So if this is this, okay? So these are the three conditions. Now, when the size we have traversed both A and B, right? Even if it is there, we have traversed. At last, what is the value of carry? That has to be added. So once this loop gets over, then if carry is equal to 1. So for example, here carry becomes 1, right? Otherwise, we have used the value of carry, or here it becomes 1, right? Two cases, carry can be 1. So then we will add result is equal to 1 will be added plus result. Okay? And then we can return result. So this will come after this condition, return result. Okay? So in this way we can solve this problem. I think this is clear. So what we have done here, we have just swapped it if B size is greater, and then we have made the size equal, and then we have traversed it. So the time complexity is simply as order of n. Okay? And the space complexity, we have not used any other extra space, so space complexity is order of 1. Okay? So the link to the question has been given in the description. Please try it yourself and then come to my code walkthrough section. This is the code walkthrough of the 67th question and the 5th question of string add binary in lead code platform. You can see this question has been asked in these companies, and as you can see, this is the same solution that we have discussed. You can see the code. Okay, yeah, so I'll not explain this again. I'll just directly run it. See, it has passed the test case. It has returned as expected values, and then I'll just submit this. So it has been accepted. So see you all soon in the next video, where I'll be explaining the 68th question of the problem solving series and the 6th question of string. Jai Jinendra.